Okay, let's see if I can keep this short and simple. Lawrence, I want you to remember this cycle. I want you to remember what you're seeing and witnessing, how you even made a trade, down to here or so, up here to down to there, how you scalp that. All right. So, okay, let me pull this over some. Okay, Lawrence, try your best to remember this. I learned today, Michael had mentioned about how the stop run, the turtle soup is not where you would put your high to low for your fib for the optimum trade entry and stuff like that, in areas of interest and things that will line up with other things on the chart. So that's one new thing that I've started to roll off of. So I dropped this. I believe I dropped this on the 5-minute chart and pulled it up there. And of course, everything I do on all of the charts. Real quick, Lawrence, just take a look in case you forget what's going on here. You have this here. So the 5-minute chart. Right there, right. That's where I put it at. This is the stop run. Then it went higher. This is where it go at. Okay. And this one here is the chart that I have expanded up. Okay, so we have, this is the thing, we have the 50 is where the stop run occurred and launched up. The 50 is where the sell side of the curve is starting. We see the 10. The 10 completed. Oh wait, no. Next. So in this price leg, in this entire price move, what all that happened was we had the 50 be the start of the up move, and then we went through another 50, and then this 50 was the other side of the curve. But now look closely. So we had 50, 10, 30. That's 1 3-phase, 3 cycles. Okay, that's one entire complete, complete hour. Then we had another one. Okay, 50, 10, 30, and another 50, 10, 30, and then it came down and it stopped in this area here, on top of the on top of the 10s, because this is 10 here, started here. The 10 started to pull out of the area. So we have a 50 create a stop run, 10 pulls out of the area, and then 30 pulls out. 50 starts to pull out as well. 50 makes some pulling out. Then 10 has it rise and get out. 30 and 50 is consolidation, and actually 50 is where the reversal occurs at, smart money reversal. Lower sell, price drops, and then 10 completes. Hear that? 10. See that? The 10 cycle started here and ended here, and it wiped out here. See that? It took out the 10 cycle. So the 10, this 10 took out this original consolidation within the 10. This will be this area here, but it took out the entire the 4-quarter cycle. Took it out. Then we have here, after the 10 comes the 30, and right here we had 30 run down and complete 30. So you see that the 30 cycle started, yeah, like right here, and this is where 30s consolidation is all the way up here. It ran up, it quickly left that area and created a consolidation right here. And but this move here, what I noticed is it just has to take out it took out lows here. It just needs to take out some lows within that time period, and it took out lows, and then had a fair value gap. When we drop this fib, what do we see? The optimum trade entries. Here goes 0.705, and here goes basically 80 right here. There's another stop, and now I pulled the fib from here to here for this one, because look closely. We have, it does this, it comes down lower here, and that's there. This may have been the actual one that you would do it off of, because now look at what happened next. 50 started this move. Look, 50 has a stop run in it. Boom, a big stop run. See that? Boom, but still within 50. Okay, 10 starts here and it starts to run out. Here goes 50 again. Boom. This drop, this was the initial one here, but then it did another run underneath this low here, ran into here, started to rise up. But this is the lowest low, and this is that area, which I remember he used to tell us this, but I totally forgot about putting that. He would just say this is the real item that price would then bounce off of once it starts to come and go. Like this would support price, and it did it here. It did come out a bit, so it didn't treat this as a full-scale rejection block where it would not take the low of it out, but we see that it did, and price came down and had appears to be one close underneath the body of this here, and then came back in up here and closed either exactly on it or something. Then it went and never touched it again. So this is really amazing stuff. So now we noticed that it had 3 cycles, and then did a stop run and start to go up. So from 50, so it did 50, 10, 30, and then 30 completed to 50. We see that it swept a low inside the 50 right there. And even if you use this as the original consolidation, and this is like boom, ran and then ran, this is the original consolidation. This low here was taken out, boom, and then price starts to go up and starts making new patterns, going higher. So this was amazing. So I felt that after it did a 3 cycle, I mean, this is 1 cycle, 2, 3. After it did 3, like all the way across, I remember noticing that it would then do a shorter one, which would be like a 50-30 complete. So that's exactly what it did. So we have 50, then 10 did the 10. This is right there. That's 10. 10 ran away and came up to the top to do the smart money reversal, and then 30 did the 10 actually did the smart money reversal. We have equal highs here. It came down, and it came again. It came and took these lows out, and it did the reversal right here in the in the optimal trade entry area. Pulled out, came down a bit, and it's making its way. Who knows what it's gonna do now? It's 1 in the morning. But yeah, just want to remember this pattern, how where it dropped in the fib is, counting the cycles, how many cycles it was, 3 cycles, then noticing a smaller run cycle inside this entire price leg move, this complete thing here. So yeah, so I seen on the 5-minute, by the time I realized that I should have come over to the, even though it was on the screen, I just didn't look at it. But it was, well, I could have had the 5 big at the time. But yeah, this is always lovely when 50 does the stop run above the high, and then comes and starts to drop. And then once 10 happens, that's, once 10 came and it was so far down and it had this big drop here, and then it still consolidated, then did a turtle swoop. Right here would have been the move to get in right here. This is 50. This would have been XAM. This is manipulation, and this here would be the spot to get in on the manipulation. And the open of the second is right there. Boom. So this would have been the best one to get in because it came up above the true open right here of this. The second quarter is so-called the true open. So right here would have been with to get in with the rule of getting in above the true open for shorting and below for longing. But right here would have been the entry to. This is the manipulation stage, and it ran down after running up to the early. This again early move, because this is XA accumulation, and then it ran real quick. So it started its manipulation period early. Those are usually turtle swoops that run early before that period. And it ran it and started dropping. And this is the 50, and that's the stages of distribution is next, and distribute it down. And then 10 accumulation, manipulation, make you think maybe it's gonna go back up, and then distribution. It all just played out exactly the way it's supposed to play out. Alright, later. This is just awesomeness when we get to see it play like this. Yeah, I left out one of the confluences. Yeah, so the optimum trade entry was right here, but then it was also, look, taken from the high here to right here, because this is a swing before it finally ran this high. So right here, so coming from here to here, projecting down. Look, and it's at an area where 8, a lot of times it's the even numbers, it's like 8, 8.5 or whatever. It came down to the 8 and turned around. So we had the confluence of optimum trade entry and the fair value gap. So we expect it to be filled. Came down into this area here a bit. Looks like it. Not too sure. I got all that stuff on there. Oh, let me see. Yeah, so I didn't made it right there and left that open right here. So it filled in the fair value gap and played around a bit there, and then went off for the next cycle. Original consolidation, level 1, level 2, smart money reversal. Smart money reversal area. Low risk sell. Level 1. Level 2. Run it. Distribution. Accumulation 1. Accumulation 2. Smart money reversal up here. Low risk sell. I think this is level 1 here. Level 2, and then runs through. Alright.